Hello everyone and welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. So, yeah, this is another game I'm gonna try to, won't be a series thing, but it'll be like a time-to-time thing, just, you know, just show stuff. But, before we get in, I did mention I was gonna do an update thing, so just be real quick and kind of like off ahead, so a bit of an improvised update. So basically, I'm going to try to do, at the minimum, one video a week. At least post up a video a week for now, because I've just been having a lot of fun playing other games, trying to complete Resident Evil Village. Been grinding a lot off of Dokkan Battle, which is the Dragon Ball Z mobile game, if you have not heard of it. So I've been grinding off of that for a lot more than this game, because nothing on this game has been or any the events haven't been appealing to me until now, which when I log in it'll show. But aside from that, yeah, I've just been distracted with just playing games, and that includes Rise. So, yeah, try to get a video done a week. I will do another recording of Papers, Please soon. So there's that to look forward to. And that's pretty much it. Earlier in the week I had an idea for, what's it called? For goals, like if I actually manage to try to get new people introduced, basically sub goals. Like I can do, but they're very small sub goals. Like we'll set one for now, okay? And that is if you could somehow manage to get this channel to get past, I don't know, I don't even remember what my subscriber count was. If you somehow bring this channel to say about 20-25 subs, then I don't know, you'll probably then get 2 videos a day, or not a day, 2 videos a week. I'll notch up to that as the minimum. Alright, small easy goal, you know, no time limit. So that, so if you somehow, yeah, if you somehow get me 25, at least 25 subs, I'll do 2 videos a week then. Small simple goal, nothing really special. Let's just see if like I can actually attract people, because kind of bored, not doing really much. And if in terms of like if I want to keep making vids, then you know at least gotta know if people are even looking at these vids to begin with. But enough talk. That was the small quote unquote update. Let's get into Duel Links. I will note this, that most of the time, for some reason on my computer lately, or just because of my connection, like my router connection, it will occasionally tell me to not reboot the game, but it'll restart the game, because I don't know, Duel Links be like that.
Yugioh Duel Links.
Alright. Anytime I log in, it'll show me like notifications in terms of like new stuff. So there's like sale going on, new structure deck, which I already bought twice. One through microtransaction and one through the gem purchase. And then there's a sale for like Vagabond, which is an XP thing. And then of course, at least every month they do like a ranked duel things to get people to at least participate in that, which is not a bad idea, but I may do that another day. So, current event that is going on is this one. Raid Duel Fear of the Mechlord Emperor. This is basically an event to unlock Primo from 5Ds. Wasn't actually unlockable for the first few days of the event until I want to say yesterday night. I don't remember what today is. Yeah, so basically, rules are kind of simple. Well, yeah, unlock him by game. Right now, the Meckler hasn't spawned for me, but I can spawn right now if I want to. So yeah, I'll just use 50 of my traces. So yeah, in this case, Raid Boss level 600 has appeared. Actually, before we go on to this, let me, at the most, double check on my settings. Yeah, let's have the character lines on at least once, so you get an idea, and then we'll turn them off afterwards. My Mechlord Emperor will thoroughly annihilate you. So yeah, this guy controls the Mechlord. Anyway, Synchro Destroyers. Let's duel. Now, in terms of the deck I'm using, it's already pre-tech, or not pre-tech. It's already pre-picked, but in the duel, they recently added this as a feature, but we can view what deck I'm using.
Each card has power waiting to be unleashed. Everyone is depending on me to save their future, and I won't let them down.
When I defeat you, I'll snatch your Stardust Dragon! Duel! It's my turn. I summon a monster! I end my turn. If you want to survive, power your serpent.
It's go time. My turn. I draw.
Okay, you gotta stand. So, by the way, a lot of these events are kind of related to the anime series. So in this case, it's 5D Season 2. So I was in the top-down position. We could of course go into a diagonal vision where you can actually see details of the card. Now, in terms of my deck that I'm using, yeah, this is my deck. It's basically a Junk Synchron conjured with a Stardust deck. So I have a lot of good cards to kind of go against this guy, and basically we're mostly want to bring out him, and if I can, also this guy. Mostly these two you want to bring out. Okay, now onto the duel. So how the turns work, since this is the first time actually playing, or showing this to you guys, and you never played this game before, it worked as it did. So basically, on your turn, you draw your card. That was the... Oh yeah, you draw your card, and then basically we now pick a monster to play. It's loud in my headphones no matter what, so I can't hear myself think. So in this case, we're going to summon Junk Synchron. And when we summon him, his effect is I can target a level 2 or lower monster in my graveyard, and special summon it from the position, but the effects are negated. And with the skill, it basically adds this guy to my graveyard, who is a level 2 monster, which works out fine.
The tutor monster, Junk Synchron!
We're going to activate it.
Junk Synchron's effect!
Most, if not half the time, they will explain what the effect does. No, half the time they'll explain what the effect does, depending on the character you're using. In this case, it's Yusei, because I made the deck very Yusei themed. And we're gonna bring back Converter.
I'm counting on you. I special summon a monster.
And they only have lines for specific cards, not all cards. Mostly tied into the anime, and sometimes the manga if you if you never do, they have the manga. So yeah, we're gonna synchro summon. So synchro summon, it's simple. Actually, real quick, this is gonna be a full-on freaking tutorial, which is not something most people want, but it's my vid. I decide. Semi synchro monster. It's basically a monster in the extra deck that it's a monster in the extra deck that has a white border like this. Now to synchro summon it, you're going to need, in most cases, a tuner and a non-tuner. A non-tuner is just a regular monster like him, and a tuner monster is like Junk Synchron. And in the effects, or you can't see in the photo correctly. Maybe if I hold on to this. Well, I can't, but oh, actually, here's a perfect example. Like down here where the text is, it'll say tuner right here before effect. So you're gonna need a tuner and a non-tuner. That is in most cases, but there are some cases, such as this monster right here, Junk Warrior. He requires specifically Junk Synchron and then a non-tuner. But is that all you need? No, there's also a little bit of math involved. The tuner's level and the non-tuner's level must equal to the level of the synchro monster you want to synchro summon. A lot of synchro. But basically in this case it's like, do these two monsters equal to level 5? If they do, then you can summon this guy. In this case we do. So let's confirm. Send Junk Synchron and Junk Converter. And then of course we pick either to summon it in attack or defense. We're gonna summon an attack.
Even the tiniest scrap has value. And this monster will prove it. Synchro summon.
Also, nice little like summoning the monsters to the field animation. And in very rare cases, there are a few monsters that have an actual animation.
Gains the attack of my level 2 or lower monsters. The power of fellowship.
Yeah, Junk Warrior's effect is not as useful. If anything, we're mostly going to use him to do another synchro summon, which we'll see. Right now, thanks to Junk Converter's effect.
I activate my monster's effect.
Basically, Junk Converter's effect, or one of its effects, is basically if he's used that synchro material and sent to the graveyard, you could then bring back a what is it? Yeah, you could target or you could bring back them any tuner from the graveyard, but they can't activate their effects that turn. So in this case, we're gonna bring back Junk Synchron.
The tuner monster, Junk Synchron.
And now that we have Junk Synchron back, that means we have a tuner again, and we have a monster. 5 plus 3 is 8, which is perfect because we're gonna bring out Stardust Dragon. Yusei's ace monster.
The hopes of the world coalesce into a single star. Let's rev it up. Synchro summon. Take flight, Stardust Dragon.
Alright, we brought in our ace monster. So now that we have him, we can actually activate the character skill that I have set for Yusei. This is a lot of text, but basically, it's basically this. We start with the Junk Converter in the graveyard, which I explained earlier. But in addition, basically, if I have a Stardust Dragon on the field, I could then play Formula Synchron from outside my deck to the field. But in exchange, I can only special summon Wind Dragon type synchro monsters from my extra deck until my next turn. And then of course there are requirements or this bottom part right here, at the end of this paragraph, is not too important, but basically it's the requirement of how to use the skill.
A duelist's job is to give life to their cards.
So we're gonna go in defense. We're not gonna synchro summon into Shooting Star yet. We're actually gonna do that during the opponent's turn because of Formula Sequence effect. So we're just gonna do some damage with Stardust Dragon.
Attack Stardust Dragon! Cosmic Flare!
Can you imagine a real duel? He's like, why does he keep monologuing to himself? What's going on?
I end my turn.
How much more can you take before you fall to your knees? My turn.
There goes the
I
counter.
draw. Watch this. I special summon a monster.
Oh really? Who are you special summoning? Oh. Okay. Okay, that's a fair effect. Actually, since we basically paused them, I forgot to explain the other steps. So yeah, in main phase, you basically, summon monster mostly. Special summoning basically allows you to summon more monsters onto the field. Because when I just play a monster from my hand, that's just a normal summon, and that can only be done once. Special summons can be performed as many times. Or use any spore traps. And then we move on to the battle phase, which I just did, or which I did before, where I basically attack him to him. And then after the battle phase, you go to the end phase. Now, in the actual real Yu-Gi-Oh game, there's a second main phase you can go into. But in this format, we skip the main phase too, so it's just right into the end phase. And then of course it goes to the next opponent. So, see, special summoning, we're not gonna do it yet.
I set a monster.
Now we're gonna secret summon to
Formula Synchron's effect activates.
into Shooting Star Dragon. I can also click on the screen to kind of speed it up, but yeah. So send these two since they equal level 10.
Let's rev it up. Spread your wings and soar to new heights. Be transformed by the winds of destiny. Excel Synchro.
So yeah, the game has a but the series, or the 5D series, they made a really dumb new. Hold on a second.
Here, Shooting Star Dragon.
Animation's
My turn.
pretty cool.
If you want to survive, power.
Okay, while these guys are monologuing,
It's my turn.
what did I want to say?
I draw.
So, what was I gonna say? So when I did there, the whole use Stardust and then Formula Sequence. So in the show, they made a dumb method of synchro summoning called Excel Synchro, which is basically it's basically the same thing, non-tuner and a tuner, but they're both synchro. So a synchro non-tuner and a synchro tuner, and like that you get Excel Synchro. I mean, fuck, half the time you don't even need to do an Excel Synchro to something like this high level. You could do it pretty normally. There's a card I have that's like level 11 and doesn't need to do this big synchro chain of nonsense. Okay, we're gonna use Secret Chase.
From my hand, I activate a continuous spell.
Alright, and just checking things. I would summon into another him, but I don't have another copy in my deck right now. Oh yeah. So the big boys effect. It's like 3 effects, but each one be used once per turn. So for the first one, once per turn, excavate the top 5 cards of your deck. So basically, look at the top 5 cards. If any of them are tuners, he basically gets to attack that many times. That many times in this turn. But if you don't pull any tuners, then he can't attack, which is the downfall. What else? Here's the next one. So once per turn during either player's turn, when a card or effect is activated that would destroy a card or cards on the field, you can get the effect, and if you do, destroy it. So this is basically an upgrade version of Stardust Dragon, which is basically if the opponent tries to destroy a card, send him to the graveyard, and if you do, destroy it, and then bring it back at the end turn if he uses effect. But in this case, he banishes himself, destroy it, and then brings himself back. Well, it doesn't say here until like the end of the effect. Oh wait, I read this wrong. I'm sorry. He doesn't like banish or something. That's for the other effect. But basically, well, yeah, same thing like this, but in this case, he does not need to send himself anywhere. He just stops it. Once per turn, though. Alright, this is what the actual third effect does. If I can get to it correctly. Here's once per turn, when an opponent monster declares an attack, you can target the attacking monster, banish this card, and if you do, negate the attack. During the next end phase, Sorry, I was like about to confuse myself right there with the whole next end phase. But basically, the next end phase, or in other words, at the end phase, you basically bring him back from his own effect. So far, we used one tuner from my deck. But let's roll the dice. Let's see if we could
Shooting Star Dragon's effect.
see if we could get some more attacks. Monster, or not tuner, not tuner, not tuner, one tuner. So I can only again. So if I draw two, he can attack twice. But since he only did one, he attacks once normally. So basically, it's kind of a gamble move, but it pays off if you get a good number. So let's summon Drug Servant.
I summon a monster.
And then we're gonna play United We Stand.
I activated a Equip spell.
Equip spells, as they say, you basically equip it to the monster. In this case, Shooting Star Dragon gains 800 attack for each, or 800 attack and defense for each face-up monster I control. So just two, he gains 600 or 1600. We're gonna set Mirror Wall. I feel like I should not explain every card, but I want to, just to fill runtime, or just to make this video lengthy on purpose. But in other words, I get carried over. I get carried away by myself.
I'm not scared to attack. Let's battle.
Okay, Drug Servant tap the face down.
I attack with my monster. Shooting Star Dragon attacks. Falling Star Slam.
Big damage. Remember, in this raid duel, he does 5 times damage.
I end my turn.
It's my turn. I draw. From my hand, I activate my continuous spell.
Ooh,
From my
Remedy.
hand, I activate my spell card.
I was on special. These Banshee monsters to draw a card.
I set a monster. I end my turn. If you want to survive, Howard,
It's my turn. I draw.
You guys play him. We're not gonna super summon anything else. I don't think we're gonna draw into. I don't think we're gonna draw into Junk Art or Anchor anytime.
I'm not scared.
More importantly, just to
Let's battle.
boost this big boy.
Go. I attack with
I
my
don't
monster.
think so. I activate my monster's effect.
What are you attacking to? Oh, you basically short yourself. Okay.
Take this. My monster attacks you directly.
Where you see big numbers, it's gonna be about like
Shooting star
probably
dragon attacks.
25,000.
Falling Star Slam. I end my turn.
It's my turn.
Now, if you build the right deck, you could potentially do a wild damage in one attempt.
I activate my spell card.
But so far from what I've looked up, there's not that many options for me. Mostly because some of them are not free-to-play friendly.
I'll set a must.
But that's just so you could grind the event easier.
It's my turn. I draw.
Man, this makes me want to use this now, but... We'll wait next turn, Because I can basically activate this now, and it won't hurt me. It'll just hurt him if he's dumb enough.
Battle. Take this. My monster attacks. Take this. My monster attacks you directly.
Eat big damage, bitch!
I attack you directly.
You'll pay for this.
I end my turn.
How much more can you take before you fall to your knees? My turn. I draw. I'll set a monster. I'm ending my turn.
It's my turn. I draw.
I forgot to activate again, but it's okay. Next attack will kill him.
I'm not scared to attack. Let's battle. Here I go. My monster attacks.
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure if you're noticing the background with the mech lord, but anytime I damage it, it reacts to it.
Go. My monster attacks you directly.
Just like that. And now, get out of here, you freaking
Strength of our bond.
big ol'
Shooting star
Voltron
dragon attacks.
thing.
Falling Star Slam.
You say Fudo, I will get my revenge.
Everyone has the capability to change their future. Why can't you understand that?
Because you say he is anime protagonist, alright? He needs to follow his way. Then of course you get the duel results, which shows you your, you know, how many points you accumulated through doing certain actions in the duel. Your level up rewards, which I already maxed out Yusei, so that's not fine. And then this is just a small minor event thing going on just to get like a cool card. Not this one in particular, but there are like, you know, a reward list. And then of course once the raid duel is, or once that raid duel is done or beaten, you know, it shows all the players that assisted in this, and depending on where you place in this, if you get like the top score, you'll basically get like the best amount of rewards from that duel. In the form of these little treasure boxes, which most of them are not good. Some of them are, depending on who you not who again, talking really loudly, or not loudly, talking very fast and messing up my words. What I'm trying to say is, depending on the raid boss level you beaten, you'll get the rewards currently, and then it all accumulates to the reward list, which is right here. So in this case, it's like our next reward is this card, some gems, some tokens and stuff, skill chips. At the time, I like to do the event for not only for the character, but also for these cool card sleeves, depending on the event. And I think for a lot of character events, it's mostly like the character and the ace monster in the background. I mean, where's the map? And look at that, it's both Primo and Weasel. And then of course if you get a lot for or more points, you get like an icon. And then this little step that says, yeah, you got everything. Good job. Okay, before we continue on, I gotta check something. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I was basically just checking my OBS settings to see the CPU usage that was being used. I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but I do record majority of my content as right now on through my laptop. Like in terms of Switch games, my capture card into the laptop, but recently I kind of changed my settings. Mostly the encryptor code, because I had it set to same as stream settings, because I don't stream a lot really. And I so far using basically my own laptop's CPU, which is, depending on the laptop, not a good idea, but in this case I kind of am, unless I get a a better laptop, or if I decide to download this game on the main computer, which it's not hard. It's just gonna take a long time to not install, but like you install the game and then it's gotta download everything that the game has received throughout its lifespan and all that. Mostly because I can access my account anytime as long as I register my account on the game. Look at that, go reward. So yeah, these are the daily event related, or the daily rewards related to the event. And then I get the EX jewels, depending on how many weasels I beat. I was checking my runtime and man, I wasted a lot more time than I thought because of all my bullshit explanation. So I guess this is going to be an explanation video / update. So yeah, that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching. I'll think next time if I do, or when I do another Yugioh vid, probably be soon. I don't take up much time. We're just going to get straight into like the grinding of him. Not like day-to-day grinding of what I'm doing on him, but like record mentional things I do in the game, if I feel like it. But there are things like the card shop here, which is where I get all my cards, not just from random drops. PvP arena, the gate area, which is basically where I could challenge any duelist from any series that I wish to, as long as I have these keys. There's also the duel trials here, which is where you basically test out loner decks, and these duel quizzes, which are basically, at least for the first one, this is how you basically, the first duel quiz basically teaches you how to play the goddamn game. But yeah, oh yeah, and then of course you have the card studio, which is where you could where I could edit my deck, but just click away to do that. You don't have to come here all the time. Your card catalog, which is all your cards, the skill list, which is all the skills in the game that you have unlocked or not unlocked. This one I don't remember what this one is. Dual column, which is like little helpful tips in the form of a dialogue list. KC report, which is basically once in a while, year round, I want to say about quarterly, they will do a KC Cup PvP event. So basically just kind of like, let's see if we can, yeah, this basically shows who this is basically just a statistics. This is just a statistics page of how, like which cards are being used mostly in the game, or aka what's kind of being used a lot or meta-wise. For example, Blue Eyes by Dragon and some other cards. I'm not gonna list all the art. I'm not gonna list like archetype wise, but let's just say Blue Eyes is kind of in the meta right now. Then you got deck list, which is basically a bunch of other players' decks that they registered that you can check out. Sleeve and mat customization, and of course all the summoning animations available in the game, which are quite a number of cards, but not that many. Mostly they're the Ace Monster cards. Wait, did they give a summoning animation? They gave me a summoning animation. I gotta check that out soon. What else did they give us summoning animation? I don't have that card yet. I haven't unlocked the character. I missed my chance unlocking freaking Duke Devlin. But he'll come back. He'll come back for sure. Don't really like using Arcane's card. Why play this card when you can play this card? This one actually has a really cool animation. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, that's really it for now. So, if you'd like to see me do some more Duel Links stuff, I will. Maybe, even if you don't say so. And yeah, make sure to leave any comments of what you think about this, and if there was no issues in terms of like the video. And I don't really have anything else on top of my mind, but have a nice day, and I'll see you all later.